you know, sound like a broken record. I do every week, recently anyway. We're gifting teams goals that is completely out of character for us as a team. But you know, we just need to pick ourselves up and go again. I thought, you know, the first half we played really well actually. Conceded a poor goal, but you know, scored a decent goal ourselves to get level at half time. And it's a carbon copy of last week, isn't it? You know, where we get it back to 1 each at half time and we say, you know, go out and take the game to them, and then we concede a goal within the first 2 minutes. And a really, really poor defensive goal. You know, a catalogue of errors. We should put the ball out of play on the far side, and then 2 mistimed headers. And yeah, it's just unfortunate that that's the way it is. And Falkirk are the kind of team, if they get their noses in front, they're very hard to break down. You know, the second half there, I thought they managed the game very well, in fairness to them, but you know, they get 10 men back behind the ball, make life very difficult for us, and unfortunately we just couldn't find that key pass to break them down once they went ahead.
I suppose at least you're playing reasonably well. That would give you hope that you can turn things around. No,
listen, I've got no concerns regarding how we're playing in terms of possession wise. You know, that's the way we play. You know, and I said that to the players on Tuesday night. We had a meeting, and you know, although it's coming into that time of the season now where it's all about results, I still want us to try and play good football and gain results that way. I'm not going to ask them to play a style of football that's not how we train, you know, and just put 10 men behind the ball and try and hang on. That's not the way we've done it up to now, and it's certainly not the way we're going to do it in the next 12 games. We'll continue to play the way that we play, and hopefully luck will change, and you know, we'll stop making the individual errors that we're making, and you know, one result can make a huge difference. Not a massive game next week against Partick, so hopefully we can get back to winning ways. But I just said to the players there, look, there's no point dwelling on it. You know, we'll work hard again on training. We'll have a look back at the video analysis and try and cut out the mistakes, because at this moment in time we're needing to score 3 goals a game to win a game, and that's just that's not realistic.
How do you think you cut out those mistakes though?
How what? Sorry?
How do you think you cut out those mistakes?
Well, like I said, they're just uncharacteristic. They're not mistakes that we've been used to making. You know, and sometimes people make poor decisions at key moments in the game. But you know, I reiterate, at half time we were delighted with the performance in the first half. We played really well. We spent the opening 15 minutes at the half in Falkirk's, you know, in third of the pitch, and just couldn't find the goal. Done well to get back level, and you know, it's just poor defending, and it's not like us, because in the first half of the season we were really, really solid defensively, and teams found it very hard to break us down. But I don't even think it's a fact that teams are breaking us down. We're gifting goals, and that's the sore point for me. And you know, I keep saying to the players, I don't mind losing games if we lose to the better team. I don't mind conceding goals if they're good goals that teams cut you open. Then sometimes you've got to hold your hands up. But you know, I think we've conceded 10 goals in the last 4 games, and I can, you know, probably think of 6 mistakes that we've made within those 10. So you just can't do that, and we need to cut it out. We need to, as a team, not just back 4 goalkeeper, as a team we need to cut out the individual errors, and if we do that, then we'll give ourselves a good chance of winning games.